Stars are tracing the sky like city windows. I watch you reflecting your light. Slow dance on the New York City high rise. You and me on top of the world.
Oh my god.
And I'm feeling
Buy some extra.
like it was only ever you. And I'm feeling like it was something else.
Go and leave right now. Right now, or you will go to jail.
I swear you'll always be. I swear you'll always be a part of me. I'm not sure if I even really know. Something in me feels like myself. There's a way I see you in this moment. I will hold it all of my life. And I'm feeling like it was only ever you. And I'm feeling like you were something else. You were a part of me. I swear you'll always be. I swear you'll always be a part of me.
The Genesis is officially sold, and I'm going to explain why in just a bit. But first, as you can see, the Corvette is not sold. In fact, it is up in the air with no wheels on it, and that's because today, after 4 years of ownership of this badass car, we're finally getting rid of the ugly OEM wheels. I shouldn't say ugly, they're just chrome, not for me. I don't know what took me so long, but today we're going to change that. So, we have a brand new set of Apex wheels. I'll reveal that later in this video. We're actually going to take those new wheels to the tire shop. We're going to load them up into the new daily, which is something we are also going to reveal in this video. It's pretty badass. And then we're going to come back, put the new wheels on the Vet. I'll show you what that looks like. So you're getting why I sold the Genny, what I replaced it with, new look for the Corvette, and also for all those guys that have been asking over the years over and over and over and over again, my old Genesis parts are for sale, including the G80 Sport wheels. So stay tuned. I will give some information on that later in the video. So lots to do. Let's get to it. Dude, that shit took so long. I'm so rusty. That was like 15 takes. Also, check it out. Knox is huge now. He's over 100 pounds. All right, we're gonna go drop the wheels off now, get some fresh rubber. I'm so excited. Knox is gonna come with me to kill time while they mount the tires. So we'll get him a pup cup and an adventure. You like that word? Adventure? All right, wheels are dropped off. We're gonna go kill some time now. This truck is so big. It's actually quite funny that first thing I'm doing is bringing it here because it's like the #1 thing people make fun of these for.
Hi, what can we get started for you? Grande Nitro, anything else?
Can I do a pup cup as well, please?
Okay.
That's it.
624, thanks.
Thank you. You're not gonna make a mess, right? No mess. We're gonna eat it like a classy boy. Hi. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. You too. Are you eating it like a classy boy? Oh my God, I feel like you're not. I feel like you're not. Oh. You can back up a little, you know? You gotta eat that part. It's all over your chest. Oh my God. Okay, why did I sell the Genesis? And it's not probably what you're thinking. I've had the car for 10 years. We got all the way up to 205,000 miles. I did everything with that car. That was an everything car. We drove the absolute crap out of that car. It's been all over the country. It's done so many different things. Some things probably that it shouldn't have been doing. But I had so much fun with that car. It was the most reliable car I've ever had in my life. Probably will ever have. And that like leads me into why I sold it. Nothing major happened to the car. There was a few things that couldn't have been avoided. So like the #1 thing was rust. You know, living in the Midwest, it's inevitable. I had it for 10 years, drove it through the winters, tons and tons and tons of salt here, and it took a toll. Like the front cross member was rusting out. I think I made a video about that a long time ago. When I was changing my oil, I removed the cover and I saw that the cross member was like rusting out. So I shaved it down, painted it, but it was no use. And I actually think there was like a recent recall to fix that issue, but I'm not entirely sure. I could be wrong. But that was like the main thing. The other thing, you know, a lot of guys complain about their transmissions. I never had issues with my transmission. My motor also run very strong. However, under full throttle, the car looked like a James Bond Aston Martin with a smoke screen. Like it was a ton of smoke. It didn't feel sluggish, it didn't hesitate or anything like that. It felt like it had full power over the years, but every time I would kick down all the way full throttle, it would just smoke out the entire road. Like it was kind of dangerous. So I hadn't done full throttle in like three years. Like I was just too scared to. It was like incredibly dangerous for cars on the road. So out of the 10 years, the only thing that ever went wrong was an alternator and a flat tire, which isn't the fault of the car. It's just the consumables that went wrong. It's never left me stranded. It never like scared the shit out of me with an issue. It was reliable as hell. But rust, you know, it is what it is. I sold the car. I didn't get much of anything for it. I had the car since 2014. It was a 2012. So at the time, it was only 2 years old. It had depreciated by half. I think MSRP was going, I think it was like $47,000 or $48,000 for a 2012 R-Spec. I got it for less than half than that 2 years later. So I didn't get into the car thinking that I was going to make money or break even or whatever. I liked the car, so I bought it. And I didn't anticipate I was going to get much of anything. I actually got more than I anticipated. I did take the car to CarMax. It was a simple thing. Just let them have it. I didn't want to list it, take pictures, and worry about whatever. I just gave it to CarMax. They cut me a check, and that was it. I know that's like a super bummer for a lot of you guys because, you know, not a lot of guys make Genesis content, modify them, whatever. And I did it for a very long time. I enjoyed that car very much, but it's time. It was a decade. I got it over 200,000 miles. I think the last, you know, kind of cherry on top was, I think the wheel bearing was going out and the frame was rusting out. So it is what it is. I mean, even the jacking points, the pinch rails, I couldn't jack the car up anymore because they were like rusting out. So it is what it is. I didn't get anything for it. I wasn't expecting to. And that is why I sold the Genesis. Now, speaking of the Genesis, you know, I also had coilovers on the car, which are not for sale because I couldn't get them off the car. They were rusted in place. So that was another big thing. The BC Racing coilovers, the shocks were blown, and it was like a really rough ride. And I couldn't get the coilovers out because they were rusted in place. So I have all of the stock OEM R-Spec suspension. They are for sale. I don't think that the spring rates will work for a V6. I'm sure they'll bolt right up, but if you have a 5-liter non-R-Spec and you want some R-Spec suspension, I have all of the coils and the shocks for sale. I think they have like only 40,000 miles on. They're like brand new. So hit me up. They are for sale. I also have the OE Mando calipers that came on the R-Specs. I believe they're a little different than the non-R-Spec models, but those are also for sale. And also a full R-Spec exhaust, that is also for sale. I don't know if anybody wants that, but that'll bolt right up to a 5-liter if you want that. I'm not sure that you'll get like a unique or louder audible sound from it, but that is for sale. And also the main thing that people have asked me over and over and over the years is the G80 Sport wheels. Those are also for sale. So if you want those, hit me up. They're not in the best condition, but I'm not looking to make a lot of money on them. And if you're an OG of the channel, like, I will hook you up. I know a lot of you guys like them. They're rad on the Genesis, on the first generation sedans. They look really good. I also have because you can't use your stock lug nuts. So I have a full set of flat style washers, flat style washer style OE lug nuts that fit in there because you need a flat washer style lug nut. So those are also going to come in there. And I believe you will need spacers. I'm not entirely sure. I had the Brembo, so they were slimmer in profile, so they fit on there, and I didn't need spacers. But if you want the wheels, you may or may not need a spacer. I'm not sure. But they are for sale if you want them. They're not in the best condition, like I said, but I'm not looking to make money. So if you want them, DM me on Instagram. They are for sale. Stay. Okay, go. So I was going to show you guys the new daily here, but it is absolutely filthy. So instead of you guys seeing it for the first time covered in filth, I'm going to go rinse it off at least a little bit and then show you guys what replaced the GENNY. I mean, we're far away, but you can see what it is from here. It's a big girl. So this is my new to me 2022 Ford Raptor. It is indeed not a Raptor R, but it is a 37 pack car, and it is fully loaded. I think it's got every single option except for, I believe, the Pro Power on board, and also the bed liner is not. The truck bed is not bed lined. I'm new to truck stuff, guys. So, but basically, had to get it in black, of course. It is such a beast. I got it. It was a Canada car, actually, which is a little alarming because their winters are worse than ours here in the Midwest. But I bought it at 14,000 miles, a little shy of 14,000 miles, and I have already put 10,000 miles on it. I think we're just over 25,000, but this thing was super clean. I got it for a very, very fair price given the market on these. I'm stoked. This is my first truck. This is my first all-wheel drive car. This is my first turbo car. Big old hood bulge there. Paint is immaculate, not right now because it's very dirty, but full black interior. I mean, it even has the carbon option. Big old screen. It is a very, very, very nice vehicle. Probably too nice for me. It's so big. It is so big. It's hard to get used to. But there she is, my new daily. That is what replaced the Genesis, a 2022 Ford Raptor 37. I love it. We're gonna do some pretty rad stuff with this, especially because I'm in the media game. This is, look, I already got it dirty. But because I'm in the media game, this thing is going to be my new media mule. It's actually like the ultimate media mule, but it's got a full digital cluster, which I am not used to. I mean, this thing is so rad. It's got like so many options, too many options. It's got the drive modes, you got their off-road, four-wheel drive, shift in progress. And then when you do that, the big ass camera comes on in the front. Same with Baja. This mode is bonkers. It holds rev so high, it opens up the exhaust, it shifts really hard, it turns traction off by default. It is a really, really fun mode. Then it's got rock crawl, it's got normal, sport, tow haul, and slippery mode. So what's cool about these Raptors, it comes with a R button, so you don't have to, you can basically program all of your, steering here, your suspension, and your exhaust, and then program it to this R button. So when you press it twice, it'll come in your R mode, which is whatever you preset it to. So mine is basically sport mode with the exhaust full open. I know, like, going on a road trip recently with this thing, if you put it in sport mode, it calibrates the engine so you can pass people on the highway. And what I've noticed is that when you put the damper in off-road and the steering in comfort, it is like the best mode for long road trips because it's super comfortable. Your steering wheel doesn't fight you that much, and you have passing power. Also, because I'm an old man, I'll put the exhaust in quiet because this truck is very loud. But that's only for road trips. Normally I drive in sport or my R mode, which is basically everything sport with exhaust all the way open to Baja. I mean, it's got cameras every single corner. You've got 360 top down, you've got front 360, this is pretty rad. So you can monitor your load in the truck bed while you're driving. You've got an auxiliary one you can add, a tow hitch one, and obviously a rear facing camera. It is so loaded. It's got trail assist, which is like a cruise control for off-roading. So, I mean, it's got so much parking. So this is like, whoever bought this and spec'd it out, I don't know if it's like a Corona car or whatever, but they didn't option the auto start, that's why this is blank, which, car guys don't like. And also, like, these, I believe in some Raptors were digital readouts. I don't know, I read somewhere that they ran out of chips or whatever during COVID, so these are just what they are, which it doesn't matter. I mean, it's more than I could ever need. Also, when you do this, when you adjust temperature or whatever, it'll come up on screen, which I think is probably arguably better. It's got heated, cooled seats on both. It's got a 120 volt. It's got a 12 volt. It's got two glove boxes. I mean, it's got cup holders everywhere you look. It is such a badass vehicle. I love it so much. I'm excited to see how this differs with media stuff in particular, because it's a lot higher, it's a lot more surface area to mount cameras. We can go off-road, we can do a lot of things that we couldn't with the GENNY. So I'm really excited. It's also like such a badass car. Like, you can just go anywhere that you want. Like anywhere, just point and shoot and you can go. And it like does it flawlessly. I love this thing so much. It's got so many options. You can make it your own. This isn't a full review. There's plenty of those on YouTube, but I love this thing. That's my new daily. I hope you guys like it. And I just got a call, so we're gonna go pick up our tires. They're ready to go. We're gonna bring them back to the garage and mount them on the Vette. Here, we'll put it in Baja. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but it's ridiculous. It's got that like, for the Gen 3s, Ford did this like trombone thing. It sounds so much better. Listen, it's not a Raptor R, but it sounds so much better than the Gen 2s. It did like a trombone thing. All right, let me, maybe back windows. It's ridiculous. You know, also for a big ass truck, it handles pretty well, even with 37s. All right, here we go. It like pops a little bit too. You're popping. I really hope the camera's picking that up. It's popping. You know, people talk shit about the EcoBoost, but I like, it's very good. This truck is not light, and this motor makes it feel not this heavy. Short shifted. Yeah, I can't wait to get this thing off-road, do some cool videos, you know, incorporate this into the Driver X series that we're doing. You know, if you haven't known, if you haven't heard or really paid attention rather, I have a new, basically like a creative studio. It's called Nostalgic Films. We'll put this back in normal so I can hear my thoughts. It's a brand new channel. It's a brand new outlet for me. So basically all the Driver X stuff that we've done is migrated to there. We've also just released a kind of a spin-off of Driver X. We're calling it Side Quests, where basically I just want to produce and film and put out into the universe short films. That's what I want to do. So if you can, it'd be rad if you guys, it's also pre-collision assist, not even close to that guy, but if you guys can, go subscribe to Nostalgic Films on Instagram and YouTube. I'll leave the link down in the description. We're doing a lot of cool stuff, including things with this car where we're doing more short film stuff. Not these, you know, beauty roll, cinematic compilation videos. We're doing narrative driven stuff with acting and like legit productions, showcasing some really cool cars, including this Raptor. So that is my main focus this year, is to kind of build that up, you know, kind of generate a portfolio, kind of get some big people on board, and just do some really rad stuff that not a lot of people, if anybody, is doing in the car space. I just want to make automotive short films. They'll always be for free. I'll never charge to view them or anything like that, you know. This is what I want to do. That's what we're doing. And enough with that bullshit promotion talk. Let's go pick up these wheels and get them on the Corvette. getting in the vet after getting out of a Raptor. I am on the ground. We are on the ground. And I can't bomb through speed bumps either in this thing. All right, the wheels are on the car. They look really rad in the garage, but as you guys all know, you can't really get the full effect of how wheels make a car look unless you kind of step back. So before we go and do that, I have to rinse the vet as well because it is equally as dirty as the Raptor. So we're gonna go rinse it off real quick, and then we will go see what the new wheels look like. I'm really stoked. Considerably easier to wash this little car. Well, rinse it at least. Boom. All right, let's go check these wheels out. There she is. It's a little windy, so hopefully you can hear me. But damn, that looks wicked. So these are Apex ML-10RTs, I believe. You can probably tell where they got the inspiration from the design from. But these are really, really rad. This company's really cool. They make racetrack inspired quality wheels. They 3D scan the C6 and a bunch of other cars to make sure they get the fitment absolutely dialed. This is beautiful. I love these. So I'll stick the all the specs of these wheels down below, but damn, they're fucking rad. So I also opted, these come with black center caps. I opted for the red ones. I do have the black ones. You guys let me know. I like this look particularly. So they have a machined lip, and this color, they call it the anthracite gray or something along those lines, but damn, this looks so good. I dig it. Let me know what you guys think. So much better than the chrome wheels. Get a side profile here. Beautiful. Hell yeah. So these are the same tire specs as the chrome wheels, but for some reason they look so much beefier on these wheels. I think because the wheel face itself is smaller. These are the same, pretty much the same spec as OE. I didn't want to deviate too far from it. They are wider, but they are 1819s. But the machined lip makes the tire look so much beefier. Hell yeah. Damn, I'm stoked. I love it. Let me know what you guys think. I'm absolutely stoked. I don't know how many more times I could say that, but I'm gonna grab some pictures and meet you guys back in the garage.
What? Oh, sorry.
Now you're in the shop. Now what?
It was only like this. I don't think I got it.
I'm kidding.
I don't think I got it.
No? I'm gonna put that in. I'm gonna leave it in. Stop. So these are for sale. These came off of a 2018 G80 Sport. They will fit the first generation sedan. Hit me up on Instagram if you want them. Like I said, they're not in the best of shape. But if you don't like this color, they're a perfect set for you. So you can powder coat them, put them whatever you want. They are straight. They're not warped. If you're an OG subscriber, literally you can have them for like nothing. So hit me up on Instagram. Also, all of this is for sale. This is all OEM, off of a 2012 Genesis R-Spec 5.0. So you got the Mando calipers, which I'm sure nobody wants, but all the shocks, the full exhaust system, including the catalytic converters, springs in the back with the struts, and also the rear calipers. Everything is for sale. Hit me up on Instagram. And don't forget to subscribe to Extalgic Films. We'll see you when we see you.